Okay, now let us come to types of sentences. So there are in all three types of sentences: simple, compound, and complex. Okay, so first, with the help of example, we'll try to understand the difference between them. See the first sentence: Gandhi was known as the father of nation. Second is, Gandhi ji was known as the father of nation and everyone respects him. And third sentence is, Gandhi ji was known as the father of nation because he helped us to get freedom. Okay. So the very easiest way to differentiate between these three sentences is that even though we have only one kind of verb over here, that is was known, and was known. Okay, so since over here in the first sentence we have only one verb in this sentence, that is why it will be known as simple type of सेंटेंस. ठीक है, किसी भी सेंटेंस में सिर्फ हमारा एक ही वर्ब आ रहा है तो इन दैट केस इट विल बी नोन एज सिंपल सेंटेंस. ओके, एंड व्हेन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द सेकेंड सेंटेंस, दैट इज गांधी जी वॉज नोन एज द फादर ऑफ द नेशन एंड एवरीवन respects him. What is happening in this sentence? Over here we have two verbs over here. हमारे पास इस सेंटेंस में दो verbs हैं. What are they? Was known and respects. As well as there is a conjunction and. Okay, we have the conjunction, coordinating conjunction and over here. Okay, what are coordinating conjunctions? Coordinating conjunctions are the conjunctions which joins the sentences. Okay, दो sentences को join करता है तो वो coordinating conjunction होता है. So over here यहाँ पे दो sentences क्या थे? गांधी जी was known as the father of nation, full stop, everyone respects गांधी जी. ठीक है, तो हमने and लगा के coordinating conjunction and लगा के what we have done? We have joined two sentences. Okay, we have joined two sentences over here. So such a sentence in which there is more than one clause which is joined together with a coordinating or correlative conjunction is known as a compound sentence. जिस किसी sentence में we have two verbs as well as a coordinating or a correlative conjunction which joins two sentences will be known as compound sentence. जिस सेंटेंस में हमारे पास दो वर्ब्स होंगे और एक कंजंक्शन रहेगा और वो कंजंक्शन या तो कोऑर्डिनेटिंग कंजंक्शन होगा या फिर कोरिलेटिव कंजंक्शन होगा. ठीक है, सो इन दैट केस अगर ये तीनों चीज़ें एप्लीकेबल होती हैं, ये दोनों चीज़ें एप्लीकेबल होती हैं, तो इन दैट केस इट वुड स्टैंड एज अ कंपाउंड सेंटेंस. Okay, now come to the third sentence in which we have Gandhi ji was known as the father of nation because he helped us to get freedom. Okay, अब इस sentence में क्या हो रहा है? That over here we have again two verbs. What are they? Was known and get. Okay, so there are two verbs, was known and get. In the second part of the sentence you can see, what is the second part of the sentence? Because he helped us to get freedom. Because से अगर आपको याद होगा, because is a subordinating conjunction. ठीक है, subordinating conjunctions क्या होते हैं हमने last time पढ़ा था. If you remember what are subordinating conjunctions? So subordinating conjunctions are the conjunctions wherein the verb is joining two parts of the sentences or two clauses. ठीक है, जिसमें हमारा जहाँ से बिकॉज से हमारा सेंटेंस स्टार्ट होता है दैट इज कम्प्लीटली डिपेंडेंट अपॉन दी फर्स्ट सेंटेंस। ठीक है, अगर मैं सिर्फ ये लिखूंगी बिकॉज ही हेल्प्ड अस टू गेट फ्रीडम, क्या ये कुछ मीनिंग डिराइव कर रहा है? डज इट स्टैंड एज अ मीनिंग एज अ होल? नो। व्हाई? बिकॉज ये जो सेंटेंस है हमारा इस वाले सेंटेंस के ऊपर डिपेंडेंट है। दैट मीन्स ओवर हियर इन दिस सेंटेंस you will have one in this you will have one independent clause as well as one dependent clause। ये जो डिपेंडेंट क्लॉज है ये क्योंकि ये सेंटेंस हमारा इस सेंटेंस के ऊपर डिपेंड करता है इसलिए ये हमारा डिपेंडेंट क्लॉज हो गया और ये इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉज हो गया। इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉज मतलब गांधी जी वॉज नोन एज फादर ऑफ नेशन, तो ये सेंटेंस अपने आप में पूरा कंप्लीट सेंस बनाता है। लेकिन बिकॉज ही हेल्प टू अस टू गेट फ्रीडम, अगर सिर्फ ऐसे ही एक सेंटेंस लिखे तो क्या ये हमारा पूरा मीनिंग डिराइव करेगा? नो। सो दैट इज वाई दिस इज अ डिपेंडेंट क्लॉज, क्योंकि ये डिपेंडेंट है इसके ऊपर, एंड दिस इज इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉज। वाई? बिकॉज इट इज कैरिंग इट्स ओन मीनिंग। ठीक है, आई रिपीट। ठीक है, in simple sentence what happens, you have only one verb। सिंपल सेंटेंस में हमारे पास सिर्फ वन वर्ब होता है। कंपाउंड सेंटेंस में हमारे पास दो वर्ब्स होते हैं एंड इट इज बीइंग जॉइंड विद द हेल्प ऑफ अ कोऑर्डिनेटिंग कंजंक्शन और विद द हेल्प ऑफ अ कोरिलेटिव कंजंक्शन। ओके, एंड व्हेन इट कम्स टू कॉम्प्लेक्स वी हैव again two verbs, but in this we have a subordinating clause which joins two sentences, wherein we have one dependent clause and another we have an independent clause. Okay, so I would like you all to please go through each and every examples given in the book, and if you face any problem while going through the examples you may ask me in the doubt clearing session. So now let us come to exercise 4. Identify the following sentences as simple, compound or complex. So let us take the first sentence. The first sentence is Delhi is the capital of India. So over here you can see that is हमारे पास एक ही verb है। We have only one verb over here, so that is why it would stand as a simple sentence. Okay, now come to the next one. There are many states in India, but they are all united. Now we have over here two verbs. That means are and again are. And again we have conjunction but। अब but हमारा कौन सा conjunction होता है? It is a coordinating conjunction. Okay, and since this is a coordinating conjunction, this would stand as a compound sentence. Okay, this is the example of a compound sentence. Now coming to the third one. The camel is the favorite mode of transport in Rajasthan because a major part of Rajasthan is made up of the desert. So it's very easy for you to understand, even though we have two verbs in this, that is and is made up of, okay, but the subordinating clause because is joining two sentences। जब भी subordinating clause आता है तब हम क्या लगाते हैं? It is a complex sentence. Okay, so this is how you have to move on with the identification of type of sentences. Now rest to be solved by you. Now come to exercise number 5, which is using the words given and make simple, compound and complex sentence. One has been done for you. So again I will tell you that you have to do it completely by your own, but remember the sentences should stand meaningful. Okay, So let us see the first example which has already been given in the book. We have the words bus, accident, no one hurt. Okay, तो इसमें हमारा simple sentence is no one was hurt in the bus accident. So over here we have only one verb which is hurt. Coming to compound, there was a bus accident but no one was hurt. So was, two verbs, and but, that is the coordinating conjunction. That is why it is a compound sentence. Then we'll prepare a complex sentence. Even though there was a bus accident, no one was hurt. Okay, so this says dependent. This is a dependent clause depending upon this independent clause. Even though you can see there is no subordinating conjunction over here. यहाँ पे आपको subordinating conjunction नहीं दिख रहा है, पर हमको ये तो समझ में आ रहा है कि ये जो sentence है, the sentence after comma, no one was hurt, is completely dependent upon. Sorry, this is the dependent clause and this is the independent clause. Why? Even though there was a bus accident. क्या ये अपने आप में पूरा sentence meaning complete sense play कर रहा है? No. Okay, but no one was hurt. ये अपने आप में पूरा meaning derive कर रहा है. ठीक है, इसका पूरा अपना अपना खुद का एक meaning है. So that is why this is a dependent clause, this is independent clause, and that is why this would be known as a complex sentence. Okay, so this is how you can frame the sentences with B, C, G and E. I hope you will be able to frame the sentences, and if you face any problem you can ask in doubt clearing session. Thank you.